Trump's approval ratings fall as he nears 100 days in office, polls show. President Donald Trump's approval rating is dipping as he nears 100 days in office, and Americans grow skeptical of his sweeping actions to transform government, new polling shows. A trio of polls out Sunday show that a majority of Americans disapprove of Trump's handling of the presidency. His approval rating, which hovers between 39% and 45% in the three surveys, is the lowest for any newly elected president at the 100-day mark in more than 7 decades, per CNN. A Washington Post ABC News Ipsos poll found that 39% of U.S. adults approve of Trump's handling of the presidency. A CNN SSRS poll found that 41% of Americans approve, and a NBC News Stay Tuned poll found that 45% of U.S. adults approve. The latest approval ratings are a stark change from when Trump returned to the White House in January and saw an uptick in his favorability ratings. Trump is also losing confidence among voters in his ability to handle the economy, an issue that he made a centerpiece of his 2024 bid for the White House, and is consistently a top issue for voters. His sweeping tariffs injected volatility into the financial markets. 52% of U.S. adults express confidence in Trump's ability to handle the economy, according to the CNN SSRS poll, a 13-point drop from December. The Washington Post ABC News Ipsos poll found that nearly 3/4 of Americans, 72%, think it is every or somewhat likely that Trump's economic policies will cause an economic recession in the short term. The NBC News poll found that a majority of Americans disapprove of Trump's handling of trade and tariffs, with 61% disapproving, and inflation and the cost of living, with 60% disapproving. Voters are also losing confidence in Trump's ability to handle immigration, another salient political issue that he made a focal point during his White House run. 45% of Americans approve of Trump's ability to handle immigration, down from 60% in December, CNN found. Trump's approval ratings fall sharply along partisan lines, with the majority of Republicans approving of Trump's presidency and the majority of Democrats disapproving. Among independents, a voting bloc Trump narrowly lost in November, 58% disapprove of Trump's handling of the presidency, per the Washington Post. Donald Trump says Vladimir Putin should sign a peace deal with Ukraine. U.S. President Donald Trump says he wants Russian President Vladimir Putin to stop shooting in Ukraine and sign a peace deal. The declaration came one day after he met with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy at the Vatican. Mr. Trump, who boasted before his inauguration in January that he could halt Russia's invasion of Ukraine within a single day, has launched a diplomatic offensive since taking office to halt the fighting. Those efforts have so far failed to yield any results. Speaking to reporters in New Jersey on Sunday, local time, Mr. Trump said he was disappointed Russia continued to attack Ukraine. "Well, I want Putin to stop shooting, sit down and sign a deal," Mr. Trump said in response to a question on what he wanted from the Russian president. "I see Mr. Zelenskyy as calmer. I think he understands the picture, and I think he wants to make a deal." Mr. Trump was speaking on the tarmac at Morristown Airport before boarding Air Force One bound for Washington, D.C., having attended the funeral of Pope Francis in Rome on Saturday. "We have the confines of a deal, I believe, and I want Mr. Putin to sign it," Mr. Trump said, likely referring to a U.S. proposed peace plan for the more than 3-year-long conflict in Ukraine. Mr. Trump had met with Mr. Zelenskyy before the funeral, with the two leaders speaking face-to-face for the first time since a disastrous televised meeting in the White House in February. After their brief talk in St. Peter's Basilica, Mr. Trump cast doubt over whether Mr. Putin wanted an end to the war, which has devastated swaths of eastern Ukraine and killed tens of thousands of people. Mr. Trump also said on Sunday that he thought Mr. Zelenskyy was ready to give up Crimea, the Black Sea Peninsula captured by Russia in 2014, as part of efforts to agree a peace deal.